Former President Trump initiated his so-called Liberation Day tariff campaign in early April 2025, imposing a baseline blanket duty of 10% on most imports and selective reciprocal tariffs of up to 25%, using emergency powers under IEEPA. A U.S. Court of International Trade struck down that policy in late May, ruling it exceeded executive authority and blocking enforcement of the tariffs under emergency powers. In July 2025, Trump reissued new letters and executive orders detailing fresh tariffs on dozens of trading partners. These revised duties are tabulated at rates ranging from 10% up to 41%, with implementation now delayed until August 7, 2025, originally slated for August 1st, but some deadlines were pushed back or extended conditionally. Canada increased from 25% to 35% non-USMCA goods, citing failure to curb fentanyl trafficking. Mexico, slated for 30% tariffs starting August 1st and 7th, though granted a 90-day extension pending negotiations due to trade imbalance and concerns over drug trafficking. European Union, flat 30% drawdown on imports, largely driven by perceived protectionism and national security concerns tied to trade deficits. Other nations, multiple countries face steep tariffs, 25% on India, plus additional penalty related to Russian energy ties, 39% on Switzerland affecting watch imports, 20% on Taiwan, 30% on South Africa, and 40% on countries like Laos and Myanmar. Some received negotiated reductions, e.g., Cambodia, Lesotho. Wholesale sector, wholesalers and distributors, comprising about one-third of U.S. GDP, face an estimated $50 billion in tariff exposure. Many report inventory shortages and forecast inevitable price increases by mid-2025. Consumer prices. Analysts warn of broad inflationary effects. Price models suggest a 19% cost rise on sweaters and shoes from China at a 30% tariff, and up to 90% in a worst-case scenario under proposed 145% tariffs. Items from Vietnam might see 8 to 35% increases depending on tariff levels. Furniture, toys, footwear, avocados, automobiles, and electronics are among the industries likely to see price hikes and supply chain stress. Market impact. Global stocks fell sharply on August 1st, 2025, following a weak U.S. non-farm payroll report. Only 73,000 jobs added in July. Unemployment up to 4.2%, and the trade shock. Investor sentiment soured, and the outlook for Fed policy became more uncertain. The 2025 court ruling blocking Trump's earlier tariff orders under IEEPA underscores limits on executive unilateral trade powers. Legal experts suggest similar challenges may arise again, though new orders are framed as negotiated and legislative enforcement actions.